Louis. The thing I want to explore in assignment 3 is decay and memory. What I want to express is that as time goes by, many nature landscape, cultural heritage, and collective memories are quietly disappearing. So this work, I want to call on everyone to cherish these fragile and precise existence and to protect our connection with nature and history. Even if the repair process is not perfect, even if it cannot be completely restored in the end. As long as we have tried and paid attention, traces left behind still have their meaning. With this idea in mind, I started this creation. This photo shows the basic form of the work, a group of small nature monuments built with dead branches and black tape. I hope to convey the sense of nature disappearing in the passage of time through this simple and fragile material. In this photo, the model is placed in an exhibition hall as a relic of human beings' restoration of nature. The flowers drawn with crayons on the texture represent the imagination of future generations about the trees when they were alive, and the projection of the forest in the background represent the memory and simulation of the past nature environment by human beings using technology. The name of the work, Don't Go, represents the retention of human beings for the disappearance of nature heritage. So regarding the call for Australia's nature heritage, I referenced the Bob Brown Foundation's trailer for the conservation of the Takana forest. My results comedian showed me how tape can be a reflection of human intention and how it can work well with other material. And not least, Chombe's ceramic work simulating a wood texture showed me how to show the power of plants and make the audience feel awe. The story I originally wanted to tell was an old tree that had accompanied several generations slowly broke in the wind and rain and time, and people tried to repair it with black tape. In the end, although the tree disappeared, the traces left behind because the starting point for the imagination of future generations. This is also what I wanted to convey. Even if you lose something, it is still meaning to work hard to repair and remember it. However, due to my lack of proficiency in digital editing technology, I was ultimately unable to complete the editing of the video in time. I choose to use naturally fallen dead branches as the main material. On the one hand, it is because it is the product of the natural decay process, symbolize the passage of time and the circle of life. On the other hand, choosing ready-made fallen branches is also a respect for the nature ecology, avoiding additional damage to the environment and reflecting the concern for sustainability. At the same time, the fragile texture and twisted shape of the dead branches also equal the broken blood but still continue image in the memory. I use black tape to repair and connect the structure of the wall. Black tape is not only a functional fixing tool here, but also as a symbolic meaning, representing human efforts to retain, repair, and unwilling to give up those things. Also, PVC tape itself is not the most ideal environmentally friendly material. This imperfection in reality also reflects the limitations and contradictions of the repair behavior itself to some extent. This makes the overall mood of the work more real and layered. During the production process, I encountered three major difficulties. In terms of materials, the center of gravity of the dead branches is difficult to control. They are easy to break, and once damaged, they cannot be restored. In terms of design, the actual effect is different from the initial imagination, and repeated adjustments are required. In the terms of digital editing, the PS platform is very sensitive to prompt words, and stable diffusion often generates some unreasonable pictures, which increase the difficulty of modification. In response to these three problems, I adopt different approaches. In terms of materials, I simplify the structure and try to choose thicker branches to reduce the risk of breakage. In terms of design, I flexible, adjust the visual style, and focus on emotional expression rather than pursuing complete restoration. In terms of digital painting, I repeatedly optimize the prompt word and combine post adjustment to make up for the shortcoming of the generated content. Throughout the process, I deeply feel the game between material limitations and creative expression. Although resources are limited, I learned how to express complex emotions with simple meanings. If I had more time, I hope to expand more interactive details such as adding tape for children to participate in building memory. But overall, I think this work successfully echoes the theme of cherish, repair, and inherit. And it's also a profound exploration of my own emotion and memory cognition. Thank you for watching.